Here are the key headlines and market updates for October 15, 2025. Global stock markets. U.S. stocks rose after notable earnings beats from Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, and Wells Fargo. A scheduled upcoming meeting between U.S. and Chinese leaders briefly boosted investor sentiment, although concerns increased later after President Trump threatened to terminate certain trade deals with China over disputes involving cooking oil. Meanwhile, China imposed sanctions on U.S. affiliates of Hanwha Ocean, a Korean shipbuilding conglomerate, and reciprocal port fees were initiated. Markets were volatile, with momentum shifting throughout the day. Federal Reserve and Commodities Fed Chair Jerome Powell hinted the Fed may soon conclude its Treasury portfolio reduction, raising expectations for further interest rate cuts. This anticipation sent gold prices to a new record high, while crude oil fell by about 1.4% due to oversupply worries and increased U.S.-China trade tensions. Corporate and deal activity. Major banks, Citi, Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, reported a significant increase in deal-making revenue, reviving Wall Street's animal spirits. Elsewhere, BlackRock surpassed $13 trillion in assets under management, and KKR bet on a new startup offering fractional ownership in private jets. Private equity and venture capital saw fresh appointments and increased activity. Tech and energy. Climate scientists and Republican lawyers targeted big tech's emissions, with new accounting rules set to shake up clean energy investing. Meanwhile, a surge in speculative investing drove soaring valuations for non-revenue energy stocks, backed by prominent figures such as OpenAI's Sam Altman. Geopolitics and world events. Israeli venture capital prospects improved amid ceasefire hopes between Israel and Hamas, despite ongoing violence and crackdowns in Gaza. China, meanwhile, is playing hardball in trade negotiations, betting on its leverage ahead of potential new tariffs. Asian currencies consolidated as U.S.-China tensions continued to create uncertainty in global markets. Other notable stories. A major Salesforce-linked data breach impacted Qantas customers and other companies. Waymo announced plans to launch driverless robotaxis in London next year. Dash grocery prices continued rising, pressuring